Russ Crutchin, and I would like to invite you to the private community group in Patreon, Russ Crutchin Performance Horsemanship. I would like to share with you kind of benefits you and your horse are going to receive from these educational videos and the reason behind why I designed this page. Little bit about me. I was with horses from 6 years old. My uncle, he teach me basics of the horsemanship, and from the 6 years old, I all the time draw the pictures of the horses, watch the westerns. I always want to be a cowboy, and I truly not even understand horseman's desire of the horses, and I want to be all the time with horses. And my parents cannot keep me away from the animals, from the horses. I always want to be around the horses. By growing and become a much more adult as a person, I immigrate to Canada, and I start to deeply to learn about the horsemanship and develop my skills and design my educational programs. And I educate the people by traveling to seminars and have my own business, Russ Crutchin Performance Horsemanship, and attend to different events, seminars, clinics, and educate people and share with you my philosophy, my horsemanship philosophy and methodology. By learning, I all have this desire to bring new ideas and of the philosophy and methodology, so our horses were going to have very good success. And my main goal, what I truly want to achieve with my horses, when I truly start to understand and develop my methods, I truly want to develop performance horsemanship horse. So not just I'm going to win the ribbon or get a trophy. I truly want the horse communicate with me on any cue I asking the horse on the ground or under saddle without the fear, frustration, and truly understand. That's what's my main goal, truly understand my education, what I want from my horse. And horse become my partner and my friend. And when I walk in the barn in the morning and put my horse in the cross tie and I want to attack him or just wants to work with him on the ground, he not pin ears or turn in the stall towards me with hindquarters. He actually happy to see me. And it took me a long time to develop this, and that's why these methods and communication and my ideas, and I still developing, and I truly would like to share with you, so you will gonna have very good success with your horses and understand it exist methods, what foundation methods, actually foundation methods, what lead you to the final performance maneuver. And I took my knowledge. I was in professional sport for 9 years. I was a reserve champion of my country. I was professional saber fencer, if you know the sport. And I learned how my coach educate with timing and repetition and develop muscle memory. And I transferred to performance horsemanship because I truly want the horse going to be flexible on the neck, on the shoulders, on the rib cage. Perform for me without fear and hesitation. So I took this knowledge and learned how to develop horse muscle memory on any physical exercise, and first of all have foundation physical exercises that lead you to the final performance maneuver. Prepare horse mental and physical abilities. In this Patreon page, the way how we designed this, we're going to have first tier foundation education. In this foundation education, we're going to have 4 levels. First level, discover philosophy and methodology in round pen. Pick up, continue travel. I don't want a horse travel on a zigzag, lean inside, outside. Horse have to be very, very consistent in the brain from the young age. So again, we're going to stop horse. And again, very important, when horse going to change direction, horse have to be very relaxed on the walk. We cannot right away make her trot, because again, we're just going to we're going to teach horse mentally get upset. I'm going to ask you to turn outside, go back to the panel, not lean inside. And now I'm going to raise my energy, and horse have to travel forward motion. Beautiful. So I spent a lot of time to teach horses to control emotion with loud sounds and stay still in the forward motion, in arena, in the open space, in the trail. So horse is going to be very, very relaxed. Again, if I'm going to go right now and start to chasing her with bull whip or any whip, I taking confidence away. And after I cannot walk towards the horse and apply loud sounds because I have to strengthen horse with halter and roll, because if I want to apply loud sounds, horse will going to start to run away from me. So it's very important horse control emotions freely and understand my presence to travel lateral. Pick up the speed, very nice, and continue travel. So when I apply bullwhip right now and make a loud sound, she have to maintain her speed and not speed up. Faces me with hind course. So now I connect to my horse with the horsemanship lasso. So if I again throw lasso on the horse hind course to make her travel forward, she will upset, she will afraid this tool already, because I teach her travel forward motion with body language, voice command, they apply extending touch. So I can teach horse to move hind quarters with rope without making horse upset. That's your trail loading when horse staying in a partition and horse refusing move the hips, or you graining horse in the stall. You want to move the hips, or your horse in the cross tie, staying still. And you want to move hips and horse not pushing you against. Second level in hand communication, we're going to practice to change direction. So whatever direction I go and I travel, he have to change direction. Because when I'm going to lead the horse, when I want from this side to this side to change direction, because it's a big ditch and I want he change direction, I don't have to pull on his face. So again, this is just teaching him to change direction immediately when horsemen also travel in the forward motion, not only in the stay still. So whatever I have to travel in arena, left and right direction, horse have to understand my body language. That's simple. Understand this forward motion. And again, I come back and I'm going to repeat all the time. That's everything coming from the round pen. Not because to educate horse travel consistent forward motion. Not because of swinging the rope behind the hips and physically make him travel forward motion. Well, say for example, right now Stetson afraid this corner because it's not much light in this corner and it's much darker. And we have to use this education, what we've done in previous methods. We have to actually use this education to develop confidence and solid mind in the real life. How are you going to apply these methods in the future? So I'm going to stay far away a little bit from the corner. I'm going to say, can you travel? Can you change direction and travel? Develop confidence from the left and right direction. It's very important also pay attention to the rope, how soft rope between me and Stetson and animal truly understand travel around me. Again, because he understand body language, because he understand voice command, not because I'm swinging rope. Because if he afraid this corner right now, and plus I'm gonna swing the rope, that's even gonna be even worse, because I raising this adrenaline and I take this energy very, very high, and he is afraid. Now I ask him to stop and face and stay still again, previous education. Now he's licking and chewing, and it's a bad sign. I all the time explain this. That's a stress relief. When horse chew and lick when you work with your horse, sometimes pay attention. When you relax and you come and working with your horses not chew and not lick. When horses have anxiety, then they start to chew and lick. And I done this experiment for many times. Now again we apply the methods. Stay still, face me with in this corner. Can you face this scary object? We use previous methods and change direction and continue travel forward motion. With young horses, when you work on this exercise, like I said before, on the previous exercises, it's so important relaxation, because if you just gonna pick up, you have to develop, I better say, develop understanding and develop this confidence between you. Understand your body language, which direction you ask him to travel. Because if you just gonna pick up this rope and gonna start to swing and create this roll back and create this anxiety, what point? It's not relaxation, it's just domination. You dominate the animal so he will change direction. And animal will submit to this, but it is not communication, it's domination. So that's why I'm saying a lot of time, slide your hand on the rope, slide your hand, point, relax your energy, so horse will truly understand your cue. And what interesting, if animal will understand the cue and have relaxed energy, he will develop his physical ability. Third level, develop confidence and solid mind. So he have to stay still between this object and be nice and relaxed when I applying bullwhip. Getting much better, baby. Very good. And also use our gun. Very nice, much better. Beautiful, doing much better. Pay attention to this. That's very nice what actually happened right now. Most of the horses there will jump sideways and run away. So that's a good sign. Horses truly have to stay still and develop this confidence in the same time. Beautiful, very good. So we're gonna check her. She have to have a patience, wait for me, not run away. So we put 2 bullets, see how she have a patience. Very good, that's what we want to see. Nice and relax. And again, down the hill and stop right here. Stay still. Again, one more step. Beautiful. One more step. Beautiful. One more step. And now we're gonna let her go down the hill nice and relax. And fourth level, foundation riding education. My legs, and she's just learning. She's a young horse. So I just showing you all reality. When she's staying still, when I pick up rein and I tap, not collection, just pick up rein and I tap with my legs, she have to lower head and learn how to get relaxed and stay. They responded to your rein. But what very interesting, you have to travel a lot in the straight lines, a lot. Because if you're gonna... Very nice. Release my reins, let your lope natural. Don't touch your face at all. She speed up, I'm gonna say, use your shoulder, use your neck. Don't speed up, straight, 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 change. Very nice. Straight, 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 hold. Very nice. Beautiful. That's how actually we're gonna take a young horse and preparing his mental abilities and educate him how to ride. My goal was to put on the Patreon on this page on my program not just a random educational videos of some subject and some problems to fix the problems of the horse mental and physical abilities. My goal was actually to design the program, solid foundation program. So it's connect the steps, connect to each other, so horse have the less and horsemen have the less frustration between each other. In these levels, when we share with you these videos, it's not just a finished horses and we're going to share with you the final performance maneuvers. We actually took our time and we're sharing with you a reality video. We took 2-year-old horse and we lead this horse, this education from the first level, from discover philosophy, methodology, and round pen, and lead you through the whole foundation education, so you can see actually reality how horse was educated. We explain this reason behind each method, why we have to use this method, how this method going to connect the next method, how this method going to connect and help us to the future education under saddle. I give you example. Say, for example, we educate horse travel consistent and consistently forward motion in a round pen. These are body language, voice command, and energy. I'm going to show you differences. If I'm going to teach my horse right now to throw lasso on the hindquarters to travel forward motion, or chasing horse with flag to travel forward motion, or apply the whip in the horse body to travel forward motion, I taking confidence away from the horse. So when horse going to travel forward motion and I'm going to apply the flag, horse going to even speed up much more and travel even much faster. So I take confidence away with flag and I taking confidence away in the forward motion in the horse. So when I'm going to trail right, if something going to fly from the bushes, so it's going to be windy day, horse will not going to control emotions. So that's amazing exercise to teach horse to travel in the forward motion with body language, voice command, and energy, and accept moving object or loud sounds, even gun. So reality, it takes longer to teach horse to travel with energy, body language, and voice command than apply physical pressure on the horse body. But you're going to have much more, if you're going to teach with body language, voice command, and energy, you're going to have much more confidence horse in the forward motion. And the reason behind all of this education, we have to take these methods to the final performance riding education. That's the whole reason of these methods. Each methods have behind idea where you're going to take these methods to the future. So again, forward motion, and now trot. So beautiful. So she have to travel right now, forward motion, and be relaxed. So before, when I educate Grace, I was with her shoulders all the time. Travel forward motion, not behind, with the shoulders all the time. So right now she got to this point, so she have to develop balance and coordination and travel around me when I stay still in the middle ground pen, and be consistently in her forward motion. If horse not understand my body language, not learn my language, and not using whips to make horse travel forward motion, or aggression or pressure, he gonna afraid communicate with me in the lunge line, because it's gonna be strict with halter and rope, and plus I applying the pressure. If he gonna be afraid me, not understand my body language in the lunge line, he will gonna afraid me in the third level, develop confidence, solid mind, go through the obstacles, or accept loud sounds, because he not understand my body language and etc. And if in these 3 levels, he gonna afraid me, he gonna afraid me in the 4th level when I'm gonna start to educate in foundation radio education. And that's just a small example for you, so you can understand how important, first of all, to educate horse free, without the halters and rope, so he can understand my language and I learn his language. I always said this, when we educate the horse free, that's invisible lunge line between horse and horseman. The way how he gonna act free and communicate with you, and you're gonna understand him. That's exactly how he gonna communicate on a lunge line or under saddle. So that's a first tier. In the second tier, we're going to have performance riding education. And performance riding education, we're going to share with you new ideas how to educate the horse mental and physical abilities by using timing and repetition on each physical exercise. How to use foundation physical exercises and increasing timing on each foundation exercise so we can perform in the final performance maneuver, and horse will going to be happy to come back to the final performance maneuver, not to punish horse outside of the maneuver and explain him that's a happy place in the maneuver. We actually explain you how to develop mental abilities and how long it takes to develop horse balance and coordination and mental and physical abilities on each foundation exercise, and after transfer to the performance exercise. We're going to explain you how important relaxation and why we have to spend much more time on relaxation than actual physical movements. So horse will mentally be happy to come back to the physical exercise. We're going to share with you how to educate horse travel and be flexible in the forward motion on a walk, trot, and lope in the future. So even when I'm going to travel right now to the left or to the right, we're not going to pick up both reins. If I go to the left, horse neck going to be arched to the left. If I'm going to travel to the right, horse neck going to be arched to the right. It's not possible to ride horse on the both sides at the same time, in the left and the right. You can ride your horse in a straight line or in the left side or in the right side. Horse can walk on the left lead or horse can walk on the right lead. Horse can trot on the left lead or horse can trot on the right lead. Horse can lope on the left lead or horse can lope on the right lead. So if you don't have neck muscle and you cannot connect neck muscle with the shoulders and the rib cage and hindquarters, you don't know on which lead you're walking or in which lead you're trotting or even loping. So again, you see, we need our neck muscles, not the horse mouth. We're going to share with you how to educate to be flexible and the performance level on the neck, shoulders, rib cage, and hindquarters. We will share with you who designed and invent flexibility in the horse neck muscle, and from which country this horseman actually discovered this methodology, and how many years ago they discovered this methodology, and how it was forgotten, and we applying this again. We're going to share with you lead changes, backup, side passes, and much more of the performance maneuvers, so you can perform with your horse at your home or take your horse to the show pen. In the third tier, I think it's the most beneficial tier for you and your horse. You can log in and actually see foundation education, and you can see performance education. Then you're going to truly understand how foundation education take all this horse brain and this physics and mold this, make this athlete so we can take he become very strong, and we take him to the performance riding education. And what very, very interesting about the third tier, we're going to have a face the challenge, because we can follow the methods. And I always share the methods have to be the same. It's just horses have different mental and physical abilities, and each horse have their own potential mentally and physically. Some horses can be just trail ride horses, and some horses can be champions and go to the show pen. So we're going to share with you face the challenge on the ground, because we're going to follow the methods, but we're going to have different mental abilities, different attitudes, different personalities, different physical abilities. So we're going to have a face the challenge on the ground, and I'm going to share with my horses, so you can send me even your questions with your horses, and we design and make a video how to educate horse to go through what it takes time to go through this education through the horse mental abilities. And also we're going to have face the challenge, all our problems what we're facing with our method, with education, under saddles with your horses. So that's going to be very beneficial for you and your horse to see reality, raw education. Again, each video, it's not just a random subject about how my horse buck or horse pull or etc. We actually show you the sequence of the methods and how to get to the final performance maneuver. In the same time, if you're a member for 3 months, we're going to give away my signature, what I actually designed myself, and it's made in US from Herman oak leather, our bridles, our reins, our chin strap, our beads, our cinches, so and more. So all this custom tack, what I designed, we're going to give away if you become our member and stay with us 3 months. Truly looking forward to share my philosophy and my methodology. So you're going to have a good success and benefit with your horses.